Hey y'all, Jamie here, proud 55-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off, me and my friend Tracy had gotten picked up by two guys on Sunset Boulevard that did not know tea. And we had taken them back to my suite at the Beverly Sunset Hotel, and Tracy coughed really loud and not very feminine. And they clocked. They figured out that we were trans. And her and I were running out the door, and I heard the one guy yell to his friend, "They're fucking dudes, get them, get them." So we proceed to run, and y'all, for 2 hours, we were hiding behind maids' carts, hiding around the ice machine, like ducking and dodging all over this fucking hotel. And we even went to the front desk and told them, please don't tell them, don't tell them that where we're at, like they're psycho, they're trying to hurt us. And so, we tipped the front desk to cover for us, and they did. There was some Middle Eastern people that ran the place, really sweet people. They loved us to death. So they kind of held them off and kept them off of us and helped us, and we got away with it. Yeah. I mean, look, they finally gave up. They just finally gave up. And we were very grateful that they finally gave up, believe me. So, in LA at that time, in Hollywood, I should say, on Monday nights, there was a club called Peanuts at 7969 Santa Monica Boulevard. And Peanuts had trans nights on Monday nights. It was trans nights. And they would do drag shows, and they would have... I'm telling you, you have never in your life been in a room with that much silicone, ever. Like, wall-to-wall silicone parts. Just everywhere. Just everywhere. And, we're at the hotel we were staying at, the Middle Eastern people that ran the place, they introduced us to a friend of theirs this one Monday evening. And he ran a limo service, and he had his limo there, and he was just living for me and Tracy and Terry. And so he was like, listen, if you girls ever want rides around the city, or if you need to go anywhere, if you see me, here's my number, call me, and I'll come pick you up if I'm not busy. And, I'll be happy to give you rides, no charge, and, just really super sweet. So the guy gives us a ride to Peanuts that night, that Monday night. And we pulled up in a big old stretch limo, feeling just grand. And all the girls are gagging because we're getting out of a limo and, without there being a trick in it, And so we go into the club, and I noticed as we're going in, the doorman, really hot headbanger, kind of motorcycle riding, kind of headbanger, heavy metal guy. He was flirting. He was definitely flirting with your mother. He was flirting with me hard. And there was a girl in the show there named Whitney, who was from the South also. I think she was from Mississippi. And Whitney got really bitter that this guy was flirting with me. So, they're having the drag show. And by the way, the shows at Peanuts in those days, those girls did not play. They did not play. There was a little tiny girl named Viva who would do Madonna. And there was a queen named Grace that would do Grace Jones. And I mean, Viva rode up onto the stage on the back of a motorcycle, and Grace had these 4 muscle boys carrying her out like an Egyptian queen on the big thing that they carry the poles and carry you out. I mean, just incredible shows and incredible stuff. So during the show, Whitney keeps giving me attitude because of the doorman flirting with me. And the doorman apparently had dated Kim Basinger. Everybody was talking about how he was Kim Basinger's boyfriend. Kim Basinger's boyfriend. Yeah, Kim Basinger, Alec Baldwin's ex-wife. So I finally had my belly full of Miss Whitney, and I told her, bitch, we're both from the South. You want to handle this? Keep fucking with me, Mary. I'm going to drag you outside, and I'm going to wear you the fuck out. And she kept on. And so, girl, I snatched her in the ladies' room, and I whooped her ass in that ladies' room. I bopped her head into the stall and everything. I told her, you're not going to play with me, girl. You're not going to play with me. I am not the one, niece. I'm just not the one. And so I went up after that, and after the show was over with, and the doorman buys me a drink. And I see Whitney across the bar just bitter. And the doorman buys me a couple of drinks, and we're sitting there talking, and it's getting close to closing time. And, you know, he turns around and he says, listen, do you want to go for a ride on my motorcycle? You know, we can go cruising around. And if y'all want to know what happened next, y'all know the routine. Be here tomorrow and I will too. Love you all. I love you all for watching, and I love you for the comments. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.